What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and yeah, got this little article right here. We got to talk about Taika Waititi and Star Wars, and basically after watching Thor: Love and Thunder, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous about what this guy's going to do in his Star Wars film. Now, it might turn out that I and other Star Wars fans are just completely wrong, and Taika Waititi's movie is going to be phenomenal, fantastic, lovely. Everybody's going to rush out and see it, and it's going to make $1 billion. That could be the case. However, I'm nervous because this guy already showed his shaky knowledge about Star Wars overall. Like I said, we want people that know the Star Wars franchise from beginning to end, from A to Z, and they know everything about it, right? So the fact that this guy forgot that Natalie Portman was in not one, not two, but 3 Star Wars films, and she was a major player in each and every one of those Star Wars films, the fact that he forgot that is a huge red flag, okay? And then the second little red flag that just popped up was Thor: Love and Thunder and what he did with that film. Now, that's not to say that this guy is going to go out there and make an absolute trash train wreck of a Star Wars film, okay? Great directors have made bad films. Those things happen, okay? Steven Spielberg has made some pretty terrible films himself, you know, and he's like the god and the legend among all directors, and he's made some trash too. So it happens. It's not necessarily the end of the world that Thor: Love and Thunder was a terrible movie. Maybe he has the right ideas of what he can do with a Star Wars film that'll just blow everything out of the water. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and check out this article and read through it. Waititi's Star Wars plans may be further along than we realize. Now, I read this article and I'm like, well, what are they talking about? And it said there they may have gotten a major bump in its release date. Now, I don't know what they thought the release date was. It's stemming from this particular Hollywood Reporter article where it says here, citing multiple sources, the report suggests the project is currently eyeing a early 2023 release. This is an important word. Release is when the movie comes out, right? However, if you were to go to this actual article, and it's way down here at the bottom, because I was like, wait, whoa, really? And I scrolled all the way to the bottom and I read through it, and it says here, and this is from the Hollywood Reporter, Taika Waititi's Star Wars project may be coming your way sooner than some of his interviews let on. Multiple sources tell us that the project is eyeing a early 2023 start. Okay, time out, everybody. Time out. There's a big difference between the word start and the word release. Those are 2 different words. Start means the project is just starting. It's, you know, getting underway. You know, we're hiring our actors, we're getting our script together, we're going to start shooting on that day, we're picking out locations. That, all of that kind of stuff can be the beginning of a project, right? So we don't know when the project is going to officially start, but according to them, and that being the Hollywood Reporter, they said early 2023. Because at first I was like, whoa, early release? You know how long it takes to shoot a movie, and then that thing has to go through post-production, and then that thing has to go through all of the editing and everything like that, and then you're gonna release it, right? There's no way in the world that this thing would have probably had to have started at the very least in January in order for it to have an early 2023 release next year. So yeah, I don't think that this CBR folks have it right. I think that the Hollywood Reporter probably is correct in that it's going to start production. Maybe, you know, okay, we're going to start shooting in early 2023 sometime. It does say, although there aren't too many details on the story yet, Kathleen Kennedy had said, yeah, it's coming out before Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron. So it's the next film up. In May, Kennedy also said Lucasfilm was looking for a tentative late 2023 release for that movie. I don't think there's any chance that this film is going to be able to get shot in a year. And even if you shoot it now, like let's say he just starts, hey man, we're starting it today and we're going to try to aim for a late 2023. I still think that's rushing it, although it still easily could be done, but I think that's rushing it. I don't think they should rush this thing whatsoever, you know, trying to hurry up. Oh, we got to get Star Wars movies back in. No. Let this thing breathe. If you got to put a Star Wars film out in 2024 to make sure that you're making it right, do so. Don't sit back and try to rush something to the theaters. That is a bad decision to try to push something faster than it needs to go. And it says, of course, he's developing the film with Last Night in Soho writer Christy Wilson Cairns. And again, if they're developing it right now and that's where they're going, look, they're probably not going to get this thing going. Now, I can see them shooting it in 2023. I can see that, but I cannot see them releasing it in 2023 at any point in time, but I could be wrong. And it goes on, it talks about his experience with Star Wars, you know, like right after he was doing Thor Ragnarok, he was asked if he would ever direct a Star Wars film. Of course, later on, he joined the crew of The Mandalorian. He directed episode 8 of that first season, which I thought was actually pretty good. You know, I actually said, hey, that was one of the better episodes of this particular season. So I enjoyed it, enjoyed some of the comedy and the things that were happening in that. So yeah, I was comfortable with that. And then it also says here, he confirmed he is now returning for Mandalorian season 3. So that's good. You know, I think he can possibly be a very interesting voice in Star Wars, and you know, maybe if he learns some lessons from that, like, hey, tone down the comedy just a tad, you know, and maybe more than just a tad, and just tell a very grounded, real story. And then of course you could add comedy and humor in there. There's nothing wrong with that, but tell something that feels like Star Wars. And what that is, listen, first thing he's got to do, he's got to keep Dave Filoni and Johnny Favs on speed dial. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, I need to talk to you about what I'm doing right here, because those guys seem to have their pulse on the fandom and they know exactly what the fans are looking for. So keep those guys in your hip pocket, like right here, so you can always just jump on the phone and run stuff by them. I think that that is a crucial part right now to almost any Star Wars project, whether it be a television show, whether it be a movie, whether it be a book. You know, whatever they're developing right now, they need to keep Filoni and Favs on speed dial next to that project at all times. But anyway, folks, what do you think about this Star Wars? Taika Waititi, are you nervous? Are you feeling a little apprehensive? Like, oh, I don't know what to think about this guy. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Go ahead, drop down in the comments. Give me your thoughts. Give me your suggestions on that. All right, folks, thanks for watching. See you next time.